Today's movie is Men of Honor, which released in the year 2000, and this is another movie that I have never heard of. This is another reactor request, and all that the requester has said is another one from the Incredible True Stories That Are Remembered by Distressingly Few People collection. I can see based on the link, I only see the thumbnail, of course. The thumbnail has Robert De Niro and Cuba Gooding Jr. You guys know I've been watching my fair share of De Niro movies lately. As for Cuba Gooding Jr., I went to Letterboxd and pulled up the actor because it will give me a list of all the films they're in, and then it will tell me how many of them I have watched. I have literally watched one of 83 films, and that movie was Snow Dogs, which was a movie from my childhood, a movie that is probably awful, but as a child, I really enjoyed it. I actually do want to rewatch it one day on my own time because, you know what, there's actually a lot of movies from my childhood that I want to rewatch today, like movies that I haven't seen since I was like, I don't know, very young. Snow Dogs is one of them. So that's what I know Cuba Gooding Jr. from. I don't know anything about this movie. I'm very, very excited to check it out. I appreciate the requester for having minimal details in this. To know that it's a true story, that's enough, and I'm very, very excited. I love true stories. Also, I have no idea if this is gonna make me cry or not. I have nothing. Based upon the life of Carl Brashear. Don't know who that is, but the name sounds familiar. David Keith. Okay, very here for it. Michael Rappaport. David Keith voices an incredible character in the Mass Effect trilogy. At least Charlize Theron. Hell yeah.
The bomb capable of leveling a major city has been lost at sea. Underway at this hour is the greatest naval search in human.
Oh, okay. Rescue mission.
I know. I'm the best goddamn diver in the whole U.S. Navy.
Hell, you ain't in the Navy. You are a damn deserter.
Hey, wow. Hey, wow.
Dude, TVs with every seat. I've never experienced that before.
Friend of yours.
Well, looks like Chief here's a goddamn lover.
All right, asshole. Now you're gonna start addressing me as Master Chief.
Deserved.
Goddamn wrist. You read me?
You ain't a Master Chief no more.
You trifling me, motherfucker?
Sorry, Master Chief.
Thank you.
40s now. This kid can hold his breath a very long time. I could never.
I heard you and Mama talking. You're gonna lose the farm if this weed ain't in on time.
My kids go to school. Now go on before you're late. Make me a promise.
Sir?
Don't end up like me.
That was really sweet of the kid. He's running and everything.
Get that hole, James.
Get in that hole, James! DJ! Get up there! Get up there, come on!
Come on, Carl, you missed the fun.
Get in there and fight, Carl. Don't take promises. Bust the old rules if you have to. And when it gets hard, don't quit on me, ever. Charge it when you get where you're going.
There's only 3 choices colored man's got in the U.S. Navy.
What's that, Chief?
Being a cook, officer's valet,
You listening, Carl?
getting the fuck out of the Navy.
Oh, it's sad.
Big future, how's it going?
It's gonna be all right, Carl.
I almost thought that man was butt naked for a sec. His shorts very much blend into his skin.
Carl, what the hell are you doing? Reckon I'm gonna take a swim. Cracker see that nappy head coming.
What are you gonna do, make me wash my dick?
Brother just wants to go for a swim.
Not Tuesday, son. What the hell you doing, boy?
He wants to go swimming. Water is free.
All right, make way.
What's the... It's my 2024 brain asking what the fuck the problem is. We are in the 60s. Ocean swimming is so exhausting. Like, my body hurts just thinking of doing that myself. He's a good swimmer, though. I really love that they're cheering for him. You did it! Now you gotta get your ass back. I love his laugh. David Keith, so good. Oh, and this man's face I know. I don't know his name.
You got anything to say for yourself? Your response is noted.
I'm sad that he's behind bars right now.
You ever hear of the search and rescue swimmers? You know, sailor falls overboard, these men...
Dive in and save him, yes, sir.
Oh.
You just became...
Oh.
I'm transferring you to their unit.
Oh. Nice.
You're the fastest damn swimmer on this ship, and you have got the balls to back it up.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Cool.
I'll pack up and report to the deck department.
You're just there to swim. Nothing else.
I feel like that's fine with him. It's better than cooking, is it not? Well, not to everyone.
Anyway, Dad, sounds like the mail chopper's here, so I better get topside. Give Mom a big hug for me. Your loving son, Carl.
Speaking of, like, mail, I can't remember what the movie's called, but I did watch the trailer for that movie that's coming out, or maybe it's already out, of the Black women that were responsible for mail during World War II, I think. There was mail lost for, like, months and months, and they worked like crazy to get mail delivered. Oh, no.
Now! Get on that chopper! I want him up alive!
Carl, better get in there.
God damn! If I'd just been a couple of minutes early, he'd be bleeding now.
You did your best, Chief Sunday.
Take Chief Sunday to the chamber for decompression.
So I feel like we're going to see Carl in one of these eventually. I don't know why, but these suits freak me out. I think it's the helmet. The helmet just looks weirdly unsettling to me. What the heck?
Stand by, driver! Silence, you're in!
I mean, at least he's got a suit on, right?
You will stand fast, Chief Sunday! He'll be dead before you get to him, sir! Stand up!
I will take you to Captain's mast, and you will lose if you touch that water. Do you hear me?
He doesn't give a shit. He only cares about saving people.
God damn it!
I'm relieved that I'm not afraid of the ocean, really, in the sense of, like, I think it's called thalassophobia or something. But I feel like this movie already would be one of those movies that might be unsettling to people that don't like the ocean.
Embolism.
Both lobes of the lungs were severely scarred.
Can't keep the lungs in Asia forever, can you, Doc?
I'm afraid the condition's totally inoperable.
I'm sorry, that facial expression he just made reminded me of Neighbors when Dave Franco and Zac Efron do impressions of him.
Any increased pressure at all will kill you instantly.
God damn, for a minute there, I thought this was serious.
If you could keep your voice down.
Hell no. God damn, I feel like...
Fuck, where are you going?
Get me a drink. Celebrate. I'd be going there for a second. I thought I couldn't go down.
Oh, I'm gonna like his character, I think. I hope, anyway.
Maybe, you can get someone to change the bedpan!
Okay, sir. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, never mind. I take back everything I just said. No, don't hurt hospital staff. They're just trying to take care of you.
You will be medically disqualified from diving, fined 1/2 month's pay for 3 months, and reassigned to a training position. But you will embrace a newfound respect for authority.
His hairstyle in this movie makes him look younger to me than I think he is in this movie. Oh, the actor, the one that I'm just like, I know his face, but he's in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like, literally in the episodes I just watched.
That's what I want to be, sir.
A Navy master diver.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
They are not going to take a colored at diving school. It's as simple as that.
What if you were to give me your personal recommendation, sir?
I just made you a deck seaman 3 days ago. What else do I owe you?
I owe you, sir.
I'll endorse your request. But it ain't gonna work.
It might. I really like him, which I'm happy about because I don't like his character in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so. All right, to your time jump.
So what's for chow, Cookie?
I wouldn't know, Chief. I'm reporting for diving school.
They say you wrote over 100 letters requesting admission to the school. You got you some grit, you, huh?
Mm-hmm. Wow. Oh, this breaks my heart. Does he just stand here every hour of sunlight? Just waiting for someone to let him in?
What say we go on into town and get us a nice cold one?
I can't do that, Chief. I haven't reported for duty.
I'll buy you a tall one over there. A bus ticket, too. So you can go on back to whatever burg you sprang from. What do you say?
Where I come from, there are no oceans. And no self-respecting Navy man makes a living driving mules.
Good catch. Good eyes.
Let him in.
Oh, good. Oh my god. What are we doing with the dog? What are we doing with the dog? Ew. Wow, he's so young. Holy.
Who is he?
Commanding officer, but everyone calls him Mr. Pappy.
Oh, okay. Just delivering the dog. That's fine. I'm curious when Charlize is going to show up because this is a very male-heavy movie so far.
Gentlemen, now I want y'all to welcome the Bayonne Diving School's first color trainee,
First.
Mate second class Carl Brashear.
Nice. Paving the way.
I don't hear anyone welcoming Bosun's Mate Brashear.
No disrespect to the president, but I don't bunk with him.
I always forget just how brutal racism. I mean, it's still brutal. A lot, but I just mean like institutionally. It used to be so bad. Really? Everyone's leaving? Please stay. You look like you'll want to. You too. Stay. Please stay. We need some to stay. Stay. No! Thank you to whoever Michael Rappaport's character is. Ah. Oh my god.
Rise and shine, Cookie. Time for training.
That would be the worst way to wake up.
Ball's law states that at a constant temperature, the volume of a confined ideal gas varies inversely with its pressure. Now, why is this law important in diving? I don't know, Chief. You don't know, and you ain't ever gonna know, because you're just some dumb dirt from Bodog. And maybe you remember that next time you imply we got anything in common. You read me, Cookie?
Damn, he really didn't like that he noticed the scars on his hand. Also, about what I said earlier, like, I know this is a male-dominated movie. I wasn't saying that as, like, it's a bad thing. I'm curious, like, what role Charlize has in this movie.
For those unfortunates that do pass, only 3 of you will live to reach retirement. Because diving is the most dangerous job in the Navy. Say now, who wants to quit?
Some men who've walked out first.
You let go before I relieve you. You failed my course right now. Got it, swim champ? Swimming don't got dick shit to do with deep sea diving. If Johnny fucking Weissmuller were in the soup wearing a 200-pound Mark V diving rig, he couldn't swim to fuck Esther Williams if she was 3 feet in front of him, buck naked.
That ring is 200 pounds. Good lord.
And that is why the only men that get through my course are the very, very best. Now get out of my sight.
He's gonna stay right there because he doesn't want that guy to die.
Permission to relieve the man below, Master Chief.
What are you, Cookie, some kind of goddamn hero? I got no room
He
in
just
my...
doesn't want a man to die unnecessarily.
You're out of my program, Snow Hill. Closest mate for Shear, you have your barracks to yourself.
I feel bad.
Good flange work, Rourke. Almost there.
Thank you, Master Chief.
Man was so shook he had no words.
If you fail the next test, you're out of the program.
Yes, sir.
There are seats of learning beyond the walls and control of this camp.
I was just gonna say, it shouldn't matter. I mean, yes, it's important to be paper smart, test smart, but
Have a wonderful weekend. And lock up, would you?
Uh-huh.
And be sure to kick him out.
We're closed.
Not for 3 minutes. You studying nursing?
I've always really liked Cuba Gooding Jr.'s voice because it just is, it's a kind voice, soft voice.
I'm in diving school across the river. I'm not just good at it. I was born for it. But the joke is I'm gonna wash out if I don't pass my next exam.
What was the last grade you completed in school?
7th.
I can't help you.
Why not?
He's determined.
Because it took me 4 years of working at places like this to get through med school. And now I have 6 weeks to study for my exam. I pass, I become an intern, and maybe someday become a doctor. You're too far behind, and I don't have the time.
Walk around reading to yourself. Don't give me another thought. Just go on.
Don't you get it? Whether I help you or not doesn't matter. You're gonna fail anyway.
I won't.
Wow, does nobody have faith in this man?
I can't.
Why do you want this so badly?
Because they said I couldn't have it.
Yeah, if you tell a person enough times that they will not get something or do something or achieve something, eventually they're just going to build up so much resentment that they're like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to do it because I want to prove to you that I can. Oh, this is cute. It's like leaving a trail of petals on the ground.
Boyle's law describes the behavior of gases under varying amounts of atmospheric pressure. If a diver holds his breath at 100 feet, continues holding while rising to 10 feet, then the gases in his lungs increase 4 times. Now, why is this important to a diver? Forget to exhale on the way up and your lungs explode.
Mm-hmm.
So the first time you go out drinking and fighting and leave me waiting here, our arrangement ends.
You can tell it. She's had that done to her before.
My name is Joe.
Hi, Joe.
My father always wanted a boy. He was in the Navy, too.
Is he still active?
I haven't seen him since I was 9.
Yikes. Joe is a nice unisex name. All right, our boy's getting smart.
76.
Ayo. It's a good start. I was the kind of student where I was thrilled if I got 80 or higher. Even 70s, I was like, cool.
Hey, Isaac, you feel that? Do I feel what? What the hell? Oh, topside! This wreck is moving! Somebody, can you tell me what just happened? We're in trouble! Get it! Grab that hose!
What the heck is going on?
Red Diver, what's your situation?
The whole ship just dropped 50 feet. We landed on something.
Let's bring those boys home so we'll figure this out.
Yeah. Agreed.
Negative on the come home water topside. Isaac's got his air hose tangled.
Oh, shit.
You can't go down there.
Better not be talking to me like that, Cookie. I won't have you familiar tone.
You can't dive that deep. I'm ready. Let me go.
He literally has a suit on. Just let him do it. He's gonna prove to you all that he's really fucking good. You're all gonna be happy.
It's like the ship slid down on some discharge pipes coming from that factory. They give out and this whole ship's going right to the bottom.
Yeah.
All right, Isaac.
We're not gonna be able to talk for a few minutes. I want you to think of your favorite song.
And I want you to sing it.
I don't know any song.
You got to slow your respiration.
Breathe easy. Just breathe easy. Please. I wasn't made for this.
Oh.
No. I want to go home now. Will you let me come home now?
Just chill.
Don't leave me. I need my air hose. I can't breathe, Carl. I'm getting dizzy.
You got this, Carl. That other fuckhead is, I mean, listen, he got really scared, but still. I imagine that all this was just like filmed in a swimming pool, but like big props to anyone and everyone who is in these suits doing the thing. It looks realistic. Come on, Carl. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. You got it! Breathe. 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 Yeah, you're good. Which man is this? Yeah, figured. Of course it's this guy. The first one to be like super racist. Ended up being the coward in the end.
The President of the United States of America takes great pleasure in presenting the Navy and Marine Corps Medal of Heroism to Machinist Mate First Class Dylan Rourke.
I hate this. Not me thinking you is being removed. Instead he gets a fucking medal. You know you don't deserve that. Son of a bitch. And also, Robert De Niro's character, whose name is escaping me, he also knows that he doesn't deserve it.
No, I got the wire. I got the wire. How's Daddy doing? Is he up and around again?
No.
Hey, Joe. Hey, it's me.
Miserable son of a bitch in there drinking on my anniversary.
Beautiful.
You're the one, aren't you? Well, I'm Gwen. Sunday.
Sorry to hear that.
You know he's gonna kick you out of Navy.
Her jewelry is crazy.
Donnie, be dear, lad. Get us 2 scotches.
We're out.
Lucky for us, you got a whole bar full of bourbon.
I love that she answered and everyone turned their heads.
See this pipe? General MacArthur himself smoked this pipe. I serve.
Mood, honey. Funny.
Put Snow Hill back in diving.
What do you owe him?
Nothing, you owe him.
Oh, yeah? Fine. But if I win, you ship out tonight.
So is she his wife? She said Gwen's Sunday. I didn't realize that man's name was Sunday.
Anything about Timmy? Yeah.
Well, how is this gonna go? I feel like Carl has to be the one to beat, you know? Oh gosh. I have to remember to breathe during this scene. Also for this, I feel like you can tell that the water is like just in the glass. The actors, I mean, well, I'd be curious to know if the actors actually did that or not. Like had their faces in water like that or actually holding their breath. Oh, you can tell she was like, I don't give a fuck about any of this. So how quickly does the water come out if they're like signal that they're over it and they don't want to do it anymore? If it were me, I wouldn't even be looking over. I would just be focusing on myself. Chief's struggling. Yeah, yeah, same idea. I don't want to see this. Oh my God. Not the bleeding nose.
Carl, you okay?
All right. Carl clearly won.
He's all right, he's all right. Let's go!
Joe! She tried to drive. Crazy one.
Get her out of the car.
Oh my God. I mean, she was a little drunk, right?
Most of what's in those diving books, you know better than me. You don't need me anymore. You don't need anyone.
I love you.
Joe!
Oh.
He wants to know if you'll marry him.
I feel like there's an entire romance we missed, y'all. But to be fair, it's not the focus of the story, so it's fine. I feel like we just met her and all of a sudden he's like, I love you, marry me. Oh, yay, okay. Sad to happy.
Watch the door, Chief. Try not to touch anything.
Is this the man that watches from above? He must always be up here and never leaves.
Did you know that ordinary house dust is composed primarily of human skin?
No, sir, I didn't know that.
Makes you think twice about who you invite into your home.
Does it?
2 tablespoons of machine oil can contaminate an entire ship's fresh water supply.
I believe it.
Some things just don't mix.
Oh, is he referring to...
He's gonna pass.
Yeah, okay.
Yesterday, he scored a 94 on his final.
94?
There may come a day when a colored diver graduates from this school, but it won't be tomorrow. Nor as long as I'm here. You agree with me, of course.
Yes, sir.
I don't think he does deep down.
I may be some dirt dumb from Podunk, but at least I'm making something of myself. You're the same hateful little man as you started out as. Without diving, you're nothing. But a lost, broke down some bitch who used to be something.
What did he say to you to make you try so hard?
Be the best.
Well, you are. Just don't show up tomorrow. Pappy ain't gonna let you pass.
What about you, Chief?
I hate that his radio is broken. I'm just relieved he didn't, like, do the same thing with that framed photo.
Topside, Blue Diver, I'm still waiting on my tool bag.
You gave him the nod. Seriously?
Blue Diver, your tool bag is on the river bottom.
I hate that so much. Oh, intentionally making it more difficult for him. I still feel like Carl is going to be extremely successful anyway.
Machinist mate, Rourke. 1 hour, 37 minutes. Perfect assembly.
Still finding all his shit. Oh, I hate that so much.
What do you mean he's still not up?
Well, if he hadn't fucking cut the bag of tools. Oh, he's got determination, though. Goddamn. I'm very curious to know what the total time he's been under here is.
Don't bring him up till he stops moving.
He's near dead now, sir.
Not till he stops moving, Chief.
Give it up, Cookie. You go in the shock down there, you might not wake up.
Come on now, this ain't worth dying for.
My name is Boatswain, second class.
Oh, fuck.
Call for sheriff.
Bring him up. Bring him up!
I got him.
Carry him home.
Disregard that order!
I like that Rourke is actually helping. And that he was willing to go down and get him. That look.
Bosun's mate, second class, Carl Brashear. 9 hours, 31 minutes.
9.5 hours. Holy moly. I want to bet that, like, none of the other men, if their tools had been strewn all over the floor the way that his were, I bet none of them would have been able to do what he did. Because none of them have the determination and the grit like he does.
Slow down, Snowhill.
They put me back in the diving program.
Yay! Awesome.
Mr. Pappy blew a gasket when the son of a bitch passed you. He busted him down a shred and shipped him out. Guess that fucker got his in the end, huh?
Oh, well.
I guess he did.
Yes and no. Kind of, sort of, sure. Oh, shoot. Oh.
You got a diving assignment.
Brooklyn Navy Yard. Standby diver.
Brooklyn? Oh, baby, we can have dinner like an old married couple.
Oh, well, baby, I didn't take the job.
You've been waiting 3 years for that slot to open up.
Joe, I don't move.
I figured we had jumped some pretty significant time.
I'm 3 months late.
Late for what?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have a baby. We're gonna have a real baby.
Aww.
Happy New Year.
50s. Why did I think we were in the 60s? We've been in the 50s this whole time. Although, actually, you know what, that tracks with when we saw Carl. What was that year? It was 43 or something? Yeah, I just got my math wrong.
I'm his boss. But if you don't, they'll never salute you the rest of your life.
Oh my gosh, not her lipstick being all over.
Senior Chief Sunday, USS Hoist. You ended my diving career, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Commander Hanks. Pleased to meet you. And that was a long time ago, Chief.
Ancient history.
I didn't know you had a daughter. She's quite lovely.
We gotta go now. I guess Billy's gonna dance with me.
Happy New Year.
He's not forgetting about that anytime soon. He's gonna go do something about it. Mm-hmm. Okay, we don't need to choke him out.
Senior Chief Sunday, I find you guilty of violating Article 90 of the Uniform Code of Military Justice, assaulting a superior commissioned officer, and are hereby reduced in rank to Chief Petty Officer.
Yeah. An FAFO moment.
The Mediterranean Sea. Just hours ago, an American B-52 bomber flying a routine mission over the coast of Spain slammed into the...
All right, here we go. We're all caught up.
2 were immediately recovered. However, a 3rd hydrogen bomb remains lost at sea.
You made it.
United States Navy ships have deployed
All right, now I understand.
the work of Alvin, a 2-man submersible on loan from the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute.
Damn, the baby's like 8 years old now.
Carl, I'd appreciate it if you could find my lost nuke for me. I'd like to make Admiral sometime before I die.
Jeez. Oh.
Topside, we have a Coke can.
Bring it on up anyway, Chief. I like my ocean clean.
Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this?
Sonar, turn that equipment off. We got a diver in the water.
That's not our sonar.
Oh, no.
Blue diver.
Blue diver, we got an unknown contact, probable Russian submarine, bearing a 209er at 16 knots and headed directly for your position. Take immediate evasive action. Repeat, immediate evasive action.
You can't... Oh, fuck. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Fuck. No, no, no. Did he get out of the way in time? No, this arm. This stupid arm. This is not good. Oh, God.
Come on, Carl.
Say something.
I'm here, Captain.
He's there.
Prepare to surface, Carl. We're bringing you home.
Roger that.
Sorry, just the energy and the Roger, that was everything. That sounded like an exasperated and relieved Roger that.
Maybe give me a courtesy warning first.
Oh, the nuke, right?
Captain, that sub kicked up half the ocean bottom. It found it for us.
You're kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Best case scenario.
Yeah, you got it. That's it. You got it.
Excellent. Yeah, I don't like this creaking. Oh gosh. Oh no, no, no. Oh my. Oh no. Oh, this movie's giving me all sorts of I was gonna say emotions, which is like partially true, but I haven't cried yet, so.
Extremely proud of you, Chief Brashear. Now, get better so you can go home and enjoy your retirement.
Man does not want to retire.
Pilots injured in flying accidents have requested amputation of injured limbs. Fitted with the right prosthesis, several of them have returned to active duty. So I'm asking this: cut off my leg, then assemble a full medical review board 12 weeks from today. It is then that I will demonstrate that I am fit to return to full diving duty.
Wow.
We admire your courage, Chief. However misplaced it may be.
Fuck off. I do feel bad for her, though. It's hard to know how often this man has been home.
I could put up with the months at sea, the dangerous assignments that you never said no to, but this...
What do you want from me? You want me to come home, mow the lawn, put a wheelchair ramp in? How am I gonna look at my own son?
Leave him out of this. You're not doing this for him or for me. This is about you.
True.
It's always been about you.
True.
Admit it, Carl. At least give me that much.
Or it's been for his dad.
Why are you doing this to me?
You're gonna say anything? Damn. It's pretty selfish. Jump rope. Great exercise. Don't get frustrated. Jump roping, even when you don't have any kind of disability, is it's hard. It's hard to get, as an adult, it's hard to get back to how you were as a kid with it. Oh, hey.
Cookie. God damn. Looks like I missed one hell of a...
Oh, my God.
Come Friday, that Captain Hanks, he's gonna convene a medical review board and he's gonna retire you.
I got my leg back. I ain't done yet.
You got a stump on a wooden stick and no goddamn chance of beating Hanks, son.
Oh, there's got to be something. This movie has to have a good ending. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to, but I feel like it needs one.
You got to go around him.
Around
right to
him.
the top.
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
Washington.
Mm-hmm. Let's do it.
They don't like cocky pencil pushers like Hanks any more than we do.
Why are you doing this Sunday?
Piss people off.
I was not expecting that answer. But I respect it.
Chief Brashear is AWOL. I want him found and arrested now.
You ain't gonna find him.
What do you want from me, Chief?
4 weeks to train him, then a full readiness evaluation and reinstatement hearing with the Chief of Naval Personnel. Yes, sir.
At the Navy Yard in Washington.
That's right. Seems Chief Brashear losing his leg for his country sort of makes him a hero.
And also by this time, people have changed their tune when it comes. I mean, there's still a lot of fucking racist people, but there has been a bit of progress. All right, these two back together again. We love to see it. This is a beautiful shot.
Minute 5 faster.
That's some pretty crazy progress right there.
Captain Hanks has ordered you to remain here, Chief.
Oh. Hey, I like that she's here. Maybe he doesn't have control over that. Her being here.
You're almost 40. You have one leg. Can you really keep up with healthy divers?
He technically still has most of a second leg.
Question is, sir, can they keep up with me?
They didn't even amputate above the knee. Love that response, by the way. This looks like a suit. Is it a suit specially made for him?
It weighs 290 pounds, and the men who want to use it before they can even begin the diving qualifications will be required to walk 12 steps unassisted. Could you do that, Senior Chief Brashear?
Yes, sir, I could.
As much as I hate to prolong this another day, I will, in the interests of thoroughness, make arrangements for you to demonstrate your contention.
Here, sir. Now.
Son, step aside or I'll have to crack you right in the jaw.
Ooh.
Chief Leslie W. Sunday, sir.
Oh, damn. Look who showed up.
4 minutes.
5, sir.
He can stay.
Good, good.
We have many traditions. In my career, I've experienced most of them. Some good, some bad. However, I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for our greatest tradition of all.
And which one is that?
Honor, sir.
Can't argue with that now, can you?
Leslie?
What leg you got on?
My walking leg. Leslie.
My dad's name. Got a problem with that?
Oh, no. No problem at all.
Leslie is another great unisex name.
That thing's like duty. Gonna snap like a matchstick.
Not if I keep my weight on my good leg.
290 pounds on one leg. You'll be passed out by the 6th step.
I believe he's going to do it. I believe he'll be reinstated to active duty. I believe everyone will think Hanks is a fucking dumbass.
Navy diver, stand up.
Leave him.
You're going to make him box squat up?
And the new manual states the diver must rise unassisted.
That's what it says in the new book, sir.
Oh, shit. That's okay. He's still going to do it. You got this. You got this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Won't lie, those suits look insanely uncomfortable.
8. God damn it, Cookie. Move your ass. I want my 12. 9. The Navy diver is not a fighting man. He is a salvage expert. 10. If it's lost underwater, he finds it. If it's sunk, he brings it up. If it's in the way, he moves it. 11. If he's lucky, he will die young 200 feet beneath the waves, for that is the closest he will ever get to being a hero. At ease.
The United States Navy proudly reinstates Senior Chief and Diver Carl Brashear to full active duty.
Yay. I feel like you could tell that those two old guys were rooting for him, and they don't like him. Don't like Hanks.
I can quit.
The man I married never quit anything a day in his life.
True that. All right, I'm glad they're still around. I definitely thought she up and left.
Love you too, baby. I love you too.
Okay, good. Good. I really like that he went back into that, like, yelling encouragement for him. That was really lovely. Sometimes you just need someone like that, though, to make you do something. It's no different than, like, weightlifting at the gym and having your buddies, like, yell in your face, too, to, like, lift weight up, pick it up, squat it, whatever. The end. 1968, first amputee to return to full active duty. 2 years later, he became the first African-American to become a master diver. He did not retire for another 9 years. He loves what he did. He loved what he did. Well, that was awesome. I really enjoyed that one. Thank you so much again for requesting this. Definitely gonna do the thing that I usually do when movies are based on real people and true stories. I always love to go basically to the Wikipedia and start reading all about it. So definitely gonna do that here. Robert De Niro, I just want to talk about him real quick first, because I've watched now quite a number of his movies in recent months, and that man's acting range, it's pretty crazy. Anyway, I think I'll always enjoy his performance in a movie. I think I've said that before in the last 1 or 2 reactions where he was a main actor. But yeah, that man is just so talented, and his performances never bore me in any way, shape, or form. And yeah, I've just really come to appreciate him as an actor and like just the talent that he has. And yeah, he's definitely one of those now that I want to see every movie that he's been in. And it's funny too, because Meet the Fockers, I think, isn't he in that movie? I would have seen that movie fucking a very long time ago. That's one I'll rewatch on my own time one of these days. But yeah. Anyway, he was just phenomenal. Definitely someone that you could dislike heavily at times, for sure. But I do appreciate the relationship that developed between him and Carl. The end, this final scene that we had in the courtroom was really, really lovely. And I'm glad that he had his own arc as well. And I'm glad that Billy ended up being a decent man in the end. I'm glad that by the end he seemed to have put alcohol away for good. So that makes me really, really happy. But yeah, Robert De Niro, he's such a great, he's a good actor that can really like yell and deliver it in a really convincing way. And I feel like he's good in this type of role. So yeah, Robert De Niro is great. Cuba Gooding Jr., you know what? I really like him. But I mean, I have one thing to compare it to, and that movie is far worse than this one, from what I can remember anyway. But like I said, his voice is just calming to me, and I really like hearing him speak. So yeah, his performance in this was really great too, and I really, really liked his character. His character was super easy to root for, but I love an underdog story. I love rooting for someone who everyone is trying to make fail. And I really love people that just have strong determination and grit and just like against all odds just want to prove themselves and do the thing. But also you could tell that Carl just had so much love and passion inside of him for the very thing that he was determined to do. He was just against very systemic, that's the word. I always want to say systematic. That's not the right word at all. Systemic. He was very much against just very systemic roadblocks with, you know, the color of his skin, and then later on the leg being amputated and everything. So yeah, what a phenomenal person. I definitely am excited to read about the actual man. The actual Carl, kind of a big inspiration in the area of Navy military, So yeah, it was really fun to watch his journey. And I also love that like his dad just always was kind of there to motivate him too. So I'm glad we got those initial scenes at the beginning of the movie and his dad telling him that, you know, he wants him to be a better man than him. And yeah, that just really stuck with him the whole time. And that scene where Joe was kind of like begging him to come home and saying like, you're not doing it for me. It's like, well, no, like, no, this journey started well before you. And he was definitely doing it for himself, but I think more than anything, he was doing it for his dad, you know? So I just really like that. I really love that about a character. Michael Rappaport, you know, that man's been kind of shitty in real life when we take away the like just him as a person, Michael Rappaport. And for some reason, I always forget that he, I think, started as an actor. Like, I know he's done a lot of comedy stuff. Like, I can't remember if he's a stand-up comedian or what. But anyway, I was surprised. Like, I should have expected with the year this released, but like seeing him at first, I was just like, whoa, you're so young. Because the last thing I would have seen him in was something I reacted to on the channel. I don't want to say, I mean, I don't think it really matters. Anyway, he was in a TV show that I reacted to on the channel. Yeah, I don't know. It was fun seeing him so young. I really like the character he played as well. His character was super nice, and I love that he was so supportive of Carl from the very beginning. And you know, I was really glad for that. So yeah, his character was great, and I even love that, you know, the men that were initially so like, what was that guy, Rourke, the one that fucking cowered it out when the whole shit happened under the water, and you know, fast forward to the flange thing, and then he was the one that was like first in line to go dive and get him, and then first to pull him out, and like, yeah, that was great. I like when people can eventually fucking come around. So this movie, a lot of moments had me very much on the edge of my seat, okay? And you know, just very tense at times, which I really loved. But I don't know, these kinds of movies like wars and this underwater ocean stuff, like, yeah, I don't know. They did a good job with the filming and the score to make it really intense and fun. So I really enjoyed that. And Charlize Theron, beautiful as always. I will always think she's beautiful. She's awesome. And it was nice to have her in this movie. And the actress that played Jo, I really liked her as well. So yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I am very glad that I watched this. Definitely can't wait to read about the actual event and the actual people. Yeah, thank you so much for watching along with me. I really, really appreciate it. With that, I'm gonna leave you guys here. Thank you so much for joining me, and we will see you in the next reaction, whichever one you tune into next. Until then, have a great rest of your day and take care.